Did you just threaten me? Did you just make
no, wait,
a threat towards me?
Laurie, move right over there. Mr. Holmes, just listen to me and be quiet. Do you understand? I have ordered you to be quiet and listen. You were looking at a second-degree felony, and that you...
Whoa, this judge isn't messing around. Interrupting in court while facing a second-degree felony? That's not just disrespect. It's self-destruction. Do you think defendants like this should get harsher penalties for courtroom behavior?
You interrupted me again. This means if convicted, you face up to 20 years in prison. You also have prior convictions. If all of this were found true, you were looking, if convicted, no less than 25 years up to life in prison. You got anything else to say? You're going to get in timeout. You're in timeout just like a child until you can behave as an adult. Shame on you. You're held in contempt of court. Shame on you. What are we going to do with Mr. Holmes? It says rebuke competency. Is that what it is?
Well, Your Honor, yes.
That's been done already, hasn't it?
It has been done, and he was deemed competent prior to that. And after I called the motion, I went to visit with Mr. Holmes, and I don't know if you recall this. You've probably done. But the last time that we appeared was
you got a copy of this. This one that's been filed March 1st of this year? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
He was agitated and screaming and indicated that he did not want to speak with me. I attempted to speak with him, and he refuses to speak with me. So I don't know if maybe we can try that again today.
This is Marvin Gabriel Holmes.
So I'm not sure what we need to do until after.
Well, the expert says there's nothing that indicates a problem.
Here's where it gets tricky. The mental competency debate, common in courtrooms, but always controversial. The expert says he's mentally fit, but the tantrums? They scream manipulation. So what do you think? Genuine struggle or courtroom theater?
I understand.
No evidence of active mental illness, which could be just him exercising temper tantrums or attempting to manipulate the system.
Yes, sir.
He is charged with
evading prior
and illegal possession of encyclopedia, but that's second degree.
It's enhanced, yeah.
Is he enhanced to a habitual felon?
I don't believe he's habitual yet.
This is second degree, 07 convictions, 207, and then it says that after that he's convicted in 2011.
He does have priors, yes, sir.
So he is looking at 25 to life.
He is, Your Honor. I just normally receive a notice of their intent and use.
Okay, you are Marvin Holmes.
Yes.
And Ms. Perozzo, very fine lawyers here representing you. We have received a competency evaluation here from Dr. Edgar Pond, who evaluated the defendant. You interrupted. You know, and here, Dr. Grapon, I have known. He was the man who evaluated people who killed James Byrd. That's how I first met him. He's just one of the nation's finest psychiatrists.
That name drop wasn't random. Dr. Grayon evaluated one of the most infamous killers in U.S. history. So if he says Holmes is competent, you better believe the court is taking that seriously.
Psychiatrists and evaluators of people who are charged with crimes. He is evaluated you in a report dated February 22nd, 2023. He deems that you are competent to proceed with your case. There is no evidence of any active mental illness. So this is Court's Exhibit 1. It will be made a part of the record without objection.
No objection, Your Honor.
And state?
No objection.
In each of these cases, we're going to take up 4 where you were charged with a state jail felony of evading arrest. This is on or about May 10th, 2021. It's a state jail felony, and there are prior convictions that are alleged, which means you could be convicted of this state jail felony, but I believe the punishment could be up to a second-degree felony punishment, up to 20 years in prison. Yeah, you just have to understand. You were charged with illegal possession of encyclopedia, which is a terrible, evil thing on this planet. I wish encyclopedia would never have been found, but it is of the box, and it is an evil thing. But possession of it, illegal possession of it, is.
Sorry, Your Honor. Did you threaten me? Did you just make
no, wait,
a threat towards me?
Laurie, right over there. Mr. Holmes, just listen to me and be quiet. You understand? I have ordered you to be quiet and listen. You were looking at a second-degree felony, and that you interrupted me again. This means if convicted, you face up to 20 years in prison. You also have prior convictions. If all of this were found true, you are looking, if convicted, no less than 25 years up to life in prison.
With a mental teeth feeling in my mouth.
You got anything else to say?
Right.
You're going to get in timeout. You're in timeout.
Timeout like a child? Held in contempt? This is pure courtroom gold. And the judge isn't just punishing behavior. He's sending a message. Act like a child, get treated like one. Would you want to judge this firm in your city?
Just like a child until you can behave as an adult. Shame on you. You're held in contempt of court. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Well, he's held, I know it. Well, that's one. But the expert says the man is competent, which leads us to believe that he has learned to manipulate the system. And as long as he acts unruly and threatens you, well, there's a way to do that. We'll just have to
I just want you to be
bind him up. and
The
anyway.
problem is it doesn't matter which attorney. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, I know, but
You can do this with every
yes,
single attorney.
I know, and that's why
Continue representing him, but he just wants to understand.
I understand.
I'm not going to.
I understand the system and the rules are built for people so that the rules apply, not people who can just act like a child and the temper tantrum as a child after he's been declared competent, clearly competent. He can't frustrate the proceedings. And if that were able to be done, then people would catch on pretty quickly of how they can manipulate the system. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll discuss later about how we might handle him. But if he's going to, there's a have to bind him, but that's how I will to do, and I'll tell him that's what will happen. There will be you muted, and you will be bound for the safety of everybody, because the experts say you're really competent, no matter what you want to do. And he's life in prison, which is not something anybody likes to have to think about. But if you decide acting like a child in a temper tantrum of a child, then anything can happen. So it's built to handle that, and the only way to do it is act firmly.
Yeah.
That's what we've been trained to do, is when people act like
Temper tantrums don't bend the law. This judge lays down a masterclass in courtroom control. Firm, direct, and utterly unimpressed. And the warning is clear. Manipulation won't delay justice. It'll accelerate consequences.
that. You don't let the little temper tantrum child-like behavior rule the courtroom. It's. I think we have to set. People are here to act responsibly as adults, and if you don't act, then there are methods that have to be dealt with, and
There are consequences.
and just has to be made aware that it works against him, and it harms his future outcome in a case.
Yes, sir.
And it's this is another reason why you shouldn't use phencyclidine, because PCP makes you act strange sometimes. So anyway, we will
Thank you, Judge.
we will work on that, deal with it so that you feel safe, Lori. And
Well, and I just thought that I would feel safe. It's just, I'm not going to stand here and let him threaten me and nobody be aware of it. So he just has to understand that that's unacceptable.
yeah, and again, for the record, the defendant threatened his attorney to punch his attorney, and she had done nothing except attempt to help him in a polite way. But the man is also appears to be doing whatever he can to make not only himself the center of attention, but also to frustrate the proceedings. And that is what we'll do is we'll bring him back a little later, and I'll talk to him.
Do you want me to wait here, or do you want to?
No, you can go
Okay.
because
Just let me know if I need
I've got to deal with him in his contemptible behavior.